Hey y'all, if anybody's out there, because I am about 20 minutes late. Hey y'all, if somebody's there. Hey y'all, it looks like a few of you guys are here. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope all is well. Hopefully you don't hear my cricket in the background making noise. Hey Lakeisha, how was movie night? Did you guys enjoy? What movie did y'all watch? How was it? Hey Nicole, welcome. Happy Saturday. Sin, hey boo. What's up? Uh-oh, please tell me I'm not freezing. But hey, Sin. Hi, Sezzy Mocha Crafts. Welcome. I just came on for a few minutes with y'all tonight to talk about this DTF printer, this 8550, and what's going on with it. What do I think about it? Am I done with bootleg DTF? Because that's what this is, bootleg DTF. Am I done with it? I don't know. But hey, y'all. Oh, a lot of y'all came in now, and it looks like my Wi-Fi is acting a hot mess. Hey, Krista, welcome. And Krista, I did get your email, so I will be getting that out to you. Yesterday, Krista was the first one here, and she won. Well, not won. It wasn't really but she has a Crafting All the Things shirt that I have to send to her. So hey, Gina. Hi, Jessie. Welcome. Hey, Claire. So yeah, y'all, I'm printing out. I'm actually in the middle of making a video for those magnets. And it's taking a while to cut, and so I just want to hop on and kind of check in with y'all as far as how this DTF printer, how this Epson Eco-Tank 8550 that I converted into DTF, how it is working out. There have been some bumps in the road. For the most part, I'm still able to print, but there have been a few bumps in the road, and I just want you guys to know about that. So yeah. Hey, Crafting Away, welcome. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Josette, welcome. Hi, Deborah. Shanita Nicole. Hey, Boo. And girl, I love those glasses. They are so cute. Absolutely love them. Super, super cute. But hey, boo, happy Saturday. Hi, Sherelle. Welcome. Barb. Hey, honey. How's it going? How's your Saturday going? I hope you're getting some type of relaxation on this Saturday. Is it still freezing there? I need to go check because what I did was, I should say, y'all, sorry, y'all are going to be in the middle of a video. I'm just going to record it. The camera won't see you guys, so I just got to record this part so I can do a voice over. The ghetto. All right. But I had to hop on here with y'all. I meant to be on here 20 minutes ago, but as y'all saw, I was not in time. So, yeah. But I'm just going to do a voiceover. But yeah, so the machine so far it's been producing well. The ink has been fine. I have been printing from it daily, doing maintenance, and I don't even really consider it maintenance, but I think if you print every day, that ink is flowing. So it's less maintenance than if you're not printing. And so I print something every day. As you'll know, the shirt that I had on last night, I'm planning on selling that on my website. So I've been printing out a lot of those transfers, and I've been printing out some transfers for like local friends who need transfers. But for the most part, the printer has been fine. I print every day. I do my nozzle checks, and I also, like, every few days, like today, I am going to like do a wet cap where I like soak a paper towel and let the print head sit over it for a few minutes and then perform a nozzle check. But I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow before I actually start printing again, just to make sure everything is clear under there. But that's what I've been doing, y'all. I've taken out some of the ink in the tanks in the white, only in the white. In the colors like the cyan, magenta, and the yellow, I don't really, or the black, I don't really do much of that for those colors. But for the white, like if I'm not doing anything, which is kind of rare, but I make time. So if I have time, I'll just take out the ink with my syringes, you know, shake it up, put it back in, just to kind of keep that ink going. But printing every day, I think that solves a lot of the issue. All right, y'all, I'm recording. I'm going to have to stop it now. Hold on, y'all. So that's kind of what's going on with it. Now, the film. My biggest issue is the film. The film, y'all. So you need this film for DTF, and because really you're not printing on paper, you're printing on a film. That ink is being laid on top of the film, and all you're doing is applying adhesive on top of ink. So you don't need a paper that can soak up the ink. So it has to be a film. But the problem is that it's kind of transparent, not very, very transparent, but it is transparent enough. And the printer, the sensor is not always reading the film. And so that is an issue. So I first thought that I had it solved. You know, I solved the problem because I changed the settings on the actual printer to premium presentation matte, and something else I did. I was printing beautifully, y'all. I had no problems. And then it stopped again. And so if you are on my Patrice L channel, I didn't intend to actually print while I was on live on that channel, but I did, and it actually gave me a problem because it would not print onto the film. So I kind of had to figure out how to print onto it because everything was printing fine. Like my nozzle checks, I ran a nozzle check just to make sure everything, that ink was still flowing, it was still printing, but it was not printing on the film. And so I kind of, you know, I tried to change the settings. That didn't work this time. And so, or that time. And so I had to apply some sticker paper onto the back of the 13 by 19. Now that I don't want to waste sticker paper or label paper. It was actually label paper. I don't really want to waste my label paper, but y'all, after that, it printed fine. What I've realized, because now I'm just doing some test prints just to see, just to kind of get an idea of how to solve that problem a little bit better. Because sometimes with the paper, that little piece of label can make it become uneven as it's going through the printer, and that can cause that ink to run too. That's what I've noticed. So I've been playing around with like just different size labels to see how that works. But I'll be answering some questions. Y'all let me know if you have any questions about anything related to DTF. I didn't want to leave you guys in limbo, especially for those of you who are interested and who could possibly be considering getting one. I want to be very transparent about this printer and answer questions prior to you getting those printers. All right, so let me see. Hey, Patricia, I'm just going through to say hey to some more, y'all, because I was late. Hey, Patricia. Well, this was already unplanned, but hey, Dawn, welcome. Yeah, this title says you spent more money than it is worth. Not quite. Not quite. I've actually, for those of you who don't know, I said it maybe about last week. I have already made my money back from this printer in short sales and in local transfers. So that already is not like, I'm not really more so concerned about that part as far as the money, because I have already, honestly, within that first week, like my shirt sales was really good. Like I pretty much, people in my school, I made shirts for, because usually what I do is like I'll make shirts for people and I'm not charging them for the shirts. I'll give them the shirts because that is walking advertisement. Okay. And I come from marketing and I know how important advertising is. And so, yes, I will give away a few shirts, and those few giveaways, I got a lot of shirt orders for those. So that already, like, it already made its money back. But is it worth like the upkeep? The main sense isn't that bad. My only issue is this film not being detected by the printer, and that's a printer thing. Because I'll go back into, let me say hey to y'all some more. And wait, you just got home from my son's game too. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Sin. Sorry to hear that, but you were there supporting him, so that's what's most important. Hey, Kirsten, girl, welcome. I was looking for you last night. Hey, girl, welcome, boo. Happy Saturday. Hey, Tracy, welcome. So, with this paper, so the other day, I think that was Sunday, I did the live. I don't remember, on Patrice L. No, it wasn't Sunday. It might have been like Thursday. So what I did was I put the label paper on the back of the film so that the printer could detect it. The printer does detect it if you have like another white piece of paper onto it. Okay, so I did that. It printed fine. The very next day, y'all, I printed on the printer without any label. Like, it did not give me a problem. And what happens is that when that film goes through the printer, it will tell you that there's a paper jam. And so, of course, you're looking at like to see where the paper jam is, and then you realize like it's not really a paper jam. It is just not detecting the paper. So this is printing, and I think I'm going to show you guys. I have something printing because I want to show you guys how I apply the label to the back of the film and what happens when the because I think, like I said before, it adds an extra layer to the film. And so that causes it, I think, to kind of dip and for that ink to bleed a little bit. So I do want to show y'all that. But the very next day, Thursday, I had that issue. And then Friday, I printed from it. Yesterday, I printed with no problem. Like, I didn't have to put any label paper behind. Like, it printed as if nothing were wrong. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the printer. I don't know. That's something that I'll have to actually like have time to actually look into the printer and see if there's anything that can be done to prevent that from continually happening. But that's it. Hey Kim, welcome. But y'all, I love DTF. Okay, so I am on a mission to save to get an actual printer that I don't have to worry about all this extra stuff. That's my plan. Hey Deborah, welcome. So yeah, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Hey Josie Boo, welcome. Girl, I was in the middle of doing my video. I'm still doing my video, but girl, I have like 3 videos going on right now. Oh no. Hey, also Sarah, how are you? I haven't even been over to visit you at your place. Like, grabbing a hot mess. I gotta come by and visit you. I hope all is well. I need to go see what you've been up to. But happy Saturday, girl. So yeah, Dr. Cunningham, thank you. Thank you. I am trying. It's really, honestly, the printer has been fine. This is going into the 4th week of me having this printer and it's working just fine, but it's that film situation. Like, I haven't had any issues with the ink clogging. I haven't had any issues like that, but I do print every day, and I want you guys to know that I print every single day. I'm doing nozzle checks and I'm printing images. Like, I'm printing every day. So if you are not going to be printing every day, or if you don't have time to do a nozzle check, I wouldn't recommend getting this printer. I definitely wouldn't recommend getting this printer. And I want to show you guys the chip resetter that I have and how it's used. But yeah, what are y'all working on today? Have you guys been busy like me today? Y'all, I've been so busy today. So busy. Hey, Sharonda, welcome. Happy Saturday. Hey, Blaze, girl, I have not even gone onto that Discord. Just like you haven't even made a video. I haven't even gone onto that Discord. I need to go onto Discord. Y'all, I have a Discord now, Craftable Things. Please join me on Discord. In the past, I've only been following everybody else on their Discords, but now I finally have a Discord and I need to have some motivation to like get that popping. But I do have a Discord. So, hey, Deborah. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions or anything, any questions regarding this DTF. I know that I had like last week Sunday we did it. I'm going to try to make a condensed video to do a follow-up for those of you who are not live people. Everybody does not like to be on lives, or you just don't have time to listen to a 3-4 hour live. So I am going to try to condense a follow-up video for DTF. But if you have any questions or concerns about this printer, let me know. Ask away if I can help you. I am not an expert. Let me get that disclaimer out there. I have only been doing DTF. This is going on week 4. So I've only been doing it for 4 weeks. I don't know everything. I am learning right now as I go along. Okay, so I'm learning and I'm trying to see what works for me. So a lot of times, like right now, I'm just testing. I'm testing different things. I'm testing different settings. I'm testing to see this label paper, like what happens. I kind of have an idea, but it's all me testing, y'all. So I'm not an expert. Let's see. Deborah says, I've been back and forth between a DTF or a white toner printer. I've done a lot of researching and I've come up with the white toner, one hands down. They are too toxic. Thoughts. So I don't have any experience with white toner printers. I have seen some white toner printers. I do know a few people that I know that have white toner printers. Check out Katrina over at Katrina's Graceful Creation. She just got a white toner from Racoma, and also I think ADUP has a white toner. So check them out and see. And I think Alicia has one, the So Crafty Teacher. I think she does. I think I was on the live and she was using one time on her live. So check out those channels and see what they suggest and what they say about it, because I have no experience with white toner printers at all, Deborah. Girl, I barely have experience with this DTF. I don't know what I'm doing. Barely. So yes. Dims, y'all know Dims was here last night. She was supposed to be watching a movie. She had to go away. I can't. Good. Well, I'm glad you got some rest, and I'm glad that you spent some time with your family because, girl, we love you here in these YouTube streets. We do. Y'all, I'm so far behind. Y'all, I got to keep scrolling up. Hey, LaRonda. Well, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. And there are so many other amazing channels in this chat. So if you don't know any of these channels, definitely check a lot of them out. Like I'm looking right below your post. I'm looking at tons. Crafting Away is an amazing channel. Nancy Blank has an amazing channel. T-shirt chick. Like y'all just Dimps Designs. The Best Uni. Barb LaFont. Like mostly everybody in this chat has amazing content. So definitely please check them out. Hey, Creative Crafty Shack. Welcome. Welcome. Dims, don't worry, girl. Don't worry. I'm here. Barely, but you know, y'all know that when the boss is away, the boss still has to micromanage us. Look at her. She's micromanaging us. That's what happens. I can't take these boxes. They are a mess. Oh, a mess. Wait, what does Sen say? I watched you as you were getting started with your DTF, but I'm more impressed with the toners versus DTF or DTG. Yeah, I mean, I may look into white toners eventually, possibly. I'm not sure yet. But definitely check out the people that I told you, because they use white toner printers. So you may get your answer. Deb says, I want a shirt. I may have messaged you also. I'll check. Hey, Ashita. Hey, Kimala. Y'all, if I missed y'all, I'm sorry. Hey, Pat. Y'all, I'm about to scroll down. Y'all know my infamous scroll all the way down because I can't keep up. Looking into the other... Am I looking into the other DTF? Crafting away? Hey, T-Town T-shirts. So if you guys have any questions, I'm really scanning to see if I see any questions. Let me know. So Dr. Cunningham says, I like that Eco-Solvent ink Lakeisha has in my Facebook group. What do you think? Oh, I think it's amazing. I think that may be my next conversion into is going to be converting a printer into an Eco-Solvent printer. Yeah, I think so. Dr. Cunningham. Hey, wait, hold on. I can't. Oh, so Lily said, hey, Martha, let me pull this out. So she said, I bought some film from AliExpress and my printer doesn't want to work with it. It's like the film is the biggest issue that I've had, where I've been thinking, like my mindset has been the ink. Only, that's my only problem. But no, that has not been my only problem. So it's been the film. And what I have learned, because I would say, you know what, the 8550 doesn't read film. What I have learned is that other printers do not read the film well also. So it's not just the 8550. It is other printers that have an issue with reading this film. So that's something to note if you have one of these printers, or if you're considering getting a converted printer. You want to consider that and know that that's a possibility. Okay, so remember, a lot of these printers that they're converting into DTF, they are not brand new printers. So know that they have to, convert them, get them going, but the film is the issue. That's Doug, I'm not done. I'm not done with it just yet. I don't think I'll ever be done with DTF printing. And I don't think I'll ever be done with it. But I'm not done with the 8550. I'm actually very impressed. I didn't think, honestly, y'all, I did not think, from what I heard when I went in, I did not think that this printer was going to last a day or two, based off of what everybody have been telling me, all of the warnings that everybody have been telling me, and not saying that those warnings are not legit or they're unfounded. It's possible that those are, because I've only been using this. This is going into the 4th week of me having this printer and using the printer. I've had very little issues with it. My biggest issue, as you guys know, is the film. If you guys were on the Patrice L channel on Thursday when I did the live over there, and I had no intention on doing anything with DTF over there, but I ended up printing out a DTF transfer, and I had an issue with the printer reading the film or sensing the film, and so it would not print. It kept kicking it out. It kept telling me that there was a paper jam. And so let me get this out for y'all. Oh, I don't even have my regular setup for you guys to even see. So I want to show y'all what happened with this one. It isn't too bad. So I printed this out, and I got to be careful because y'all know that this ink is wet. And so I printed this out, this now, and everything looks pretty good, but I had to put white label paper behind because today the printer decided not to read the film. And Thursday it didn't read the film. Friday, when I printed from the printer, it printed just fine without any extra labels or anything. I didn't have to do anything. And then today it's not printing the way that it's supposed to print. So this is why it looks like, you know, there's a white solid paper here. So I was testing it out because what I've noticed is that sometimes that ink will droop and cause it to smudge where the label is. And so now what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna have to, of course, my label's probably too big. I'm gonna have to cut like not too thin because I don't think it reads it when it's too thin, but I'm going to have to cut thinner strips and then just place it at the top. Let me change. I'm gonna actually, y'all know I'm recording a video and now I gotta take because I gotta show y'all this. Since we're on here, I might as well show you guys everything that I got that I have. Hold on. I just gotta move Alfie out of the way. It was a CRICUT day today, y'all. CRICUT and Bell day. I had some more stuff to do on Bell that I did not finish. So, sorry, y'all. I don't like to really have to set up when I'm here, but we're together, right? That's all that matters. Let me see if I see a comment. I have a similar problem printing vellum because printer doesn't recognize because it's kind of clear out of full sheet of paper to the back. Okay, so that's kind of like I put so my issue, Tracy, like I was kind of scared already because I didn't know what was going on. And that's why I put the label paper that kind of sticks to it. I didn't want to tape anything on there. So when you put your regular paper, your regular copy paper behind it, what do you do? Do you glue it on or do you tape it on? How do you put it on the back? All right, y'all, I'm trying to, uh-oh. Oh, wow, sorry, y'all, sorry. All right, so I am just going, so remember, this is still wet. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why it always still comes up on. I'm going to show you guys. Let me just look at a few comments and then we're going to talk about the transfer. And then you guys, you see how it's clear here, but then over here, that's where I put the labels. And then I'll show you where it starts to smudge. Like it starts to smudge right where that paper is about to drop. But let me see what else. And if I missed any questions, just sorry, but ask me again because I'm always looking away. Y'all know I have not gotten this down packed yet. Let's hang out with the triplets, my DD. Aww. Well, awesome. I'm glad you had fun, Kirsten. That's most important, girl. Nancy Pigs, thank you for this. I shouldn't I'm going this route. You have go to. Oh, well, thank you. Girl, I love my hoodie too. Made by the best uni. Thank you. If you guys need a hoodie to rep your state, I don't know if she's still doing them, but if she is, get you one. Why do you use the black powder adhesive? So I've seen the black powder adhesive being used. I think Josie, do you have black powder adhesive? I think These Season Things also uses black powder. I'm really not sure. And I didn't ask. I'm only using the white for now. But I didn't ask. But I did see Josie, I think Josie or These Season Things, somebody had the black powder adhesive. So I don't know. Maybe if you don't need white, possibly, like if you don't have white print, or maybe if you're putting it on dark colors. Yeah, I don't know, Kirsten. Maybe somebody will answer. Let's see. Hey, Alicia, welcome. Hi, Kim. Hey, Heather Morrison. It's going great. I saw you did one with the cardstock, right? You cut the template with the cardstock. Discord is another group, like another social, another platform. And so I don't even know where my Discord link is. I'll have to find it. I haven't put it in my descriptions yet, but I will definitely find it. But it's like a community. We can kind of be a little more interactive than we can here on YouTube, where we can kind of like talk to each other in real time. So yeah. Heather Morrison, do I regret? Not at all. I actually like this printer. I like this printer. I've made my money back from the printer. I'm usually if I felt like I wasn't going to make my money from this printer, I probably would not be happy with it. But I've already made my money with the printer. But I want to um, see if it has any longevity. So far, it's been 4 weeks. I did not think that it was going to last 2 days, to be honest with you, because before I purchased it, I knew all of the cons that everybody was saying with this printer. But then I realized that I was listening to people who hadn't really used this printer for DTF. And so part of the reason why I do things like this, like I test things out because I have a YouTube channel and I'm always testing something. Like that's what I do. So I want to be transparent and let you guys know every step of the way what I think, how I feel about it. The one problem that I have is this film. The film is what's the biggest issue that I've had so far. But I've only had this printer for 4 weeks. So we're not sure yet if it's going to last. I have ordered a white circulation system from China, from Alibaba, but I don't even know if that's going to work because I couldn't really get a clear definition of or a clear answer whether or not it was going to work 100% for my printer. But I'm going to get it and install it and let y'all know if that white circulation system does work well on this printer. That would, alleviate some of that maintenance that that usually causes everybody a little bit of anxiety or worry that this printer is not good. But I've had amazing colors. I've had amazing designs. I have worn several shirts that I have done for DTF. I have sold several shirts that people love, and these shirts have been washed, and I haven't had any issues with this printer yet outside of it reading the film. That's it. And it can be very confusing, y'all, because when it filmed, if you have this printer, if you're thinking about getting it, if you're like me and you're saying, I'm going to get this printer, I'm going to go for it, then you need to know that when you print, sometimes what will happen is that when the film goes through, it may only print a portion of your image. It may not print the entire image. That means that there's an issue with it reading the film. Okay, so that's what I want you to know. And that sensor reads the entire width of the film. I didn't realize it until maybe like 2 or 3 sheets in, and I'm like, okay, so this printer thinks that it's super smart. So it only reads a portion. So even if you have your image sized to the widest size that you need, if you don't have that white backing and it's not sensing your paper, if you don't have that white backing going the full width of the paper, it is only going to read up to the point where the white label ends. And then it will size your image itself to fit in that, in that size range. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Let's see. No problem, Deborah. No problem at all. Painting Mother DTF. My 8550 is still in the box. I'm concerned with the shaking the machine. So I forgot who was it. Was it David that was here the last time we talked about it on Sunday? And David told me to, or he said that he would get like one of those shaking, a table that's on wheels, on casters. And so I have one. I just have not put it together yet. And also, Danny suggested me getting like some casters that I could put directly underneath the printer. But so far, honestly, Miss Merlinda, give it a little bit of time to see what you're going to do with the printer. Let me go through this printer and see. I will keep you guys updated. At least I'm going to try to do once a week. Every other week is my goal, but I'm going to try to come on once a week just to let y'all know what's happening, what's going on, how it's doing. Yeah, but so far it's okay. The shaking hasn't been an issue, but I print often. If you're not going to be printing often with these printers, I wouldn't suggest getting it. Hey, Marissa. Welcome. Okay, so here is the t-shirt chick, and y'all know that t-shirt chick is knowledgeable about all things t-shirts. Okay, she does everything. She does embroidery, she does sublimation, she does screen printing. How did I forget? How did not forget? But how did I not say that first? And she also does DTF, y'all. So she says that the white toner will wash out. She had a subscriber to send her a shirt, and she wore it one time and washed it, and it already started cracking. So that's something to look into, something to think about, right? So DTF, if you guys were here the other last week, I think that was Sunday. Did I show everybody? I don't even remember, but I showed everybody different shirts and different techniques that were used on these shirts and how they lasted over. Some of these shirts were 2 years old and how they lasted. Some of these shirts I only washed one time and they were already peeling and cracking. DTF stood strong and it looked amazing. After, I think one shirt I had for about 8 months and washed it maybe up to 15 times and it looked amazing. Sublimation. Y'all know I love sublimation. Sublimation lasts. My colors on my sublimation shirts are still vibrant, no fading. So some of those other techniques, not, and screen printing does last a long time too, but some of those other techniques, you gotta see for yourself. So Deborah says she already bought the Uninet 560. Awesome. Hey Olu, welcome. Hey girl, hey. So let me see. And wrong. Let's see. I wonder if changing your paper setting to thick paper. So Belinda, hey Belinda, she said, I wonder if changing your paper setting to thick paper will help. I had an issue with my 15,000 messing up my 13 by 19. When I changed this, fixed it. It seems to feed the paper slower. So I changed the settings on the actual printer, and that I did so many different things, Belinda. I did change it to the thick paper setting. I changed it to the premium presentation matte. I changed it to the matte. I changed it like to different settings just to see if it will, come out. But girl, it didn't. But I'm telling y'all, the next day, like the first day that this happened to me, then the next day it printed just fine. I didn't have to do anything. So it's I don't know. Deborah, please do, girl, because I will be listening. I like to get new things. I like to try whatever. So please keep me posted. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have any questions. A Crafting Away says that she watched a video with one YouTuber that has his machine on a cart. He had it so that he can rock it back and forth just to shake the toner. Yeah, and not have to pick it up. That's why I have that. I bought it. I just haven't put it together yet. Miss Tracy, really? You're a hot mess, girl. A hot mess. What's your question, Miss Tracy? I didn't see it. I've been. I can't keep up. I'm a hot mess. Please ask again. Let's see. I know. So Crafting Away, there's so many different things to do. So many. Let's see. I was at night session talking to a Brad. Oh no. How much is the startup cost? I just say. Yeah, with this printer, I'd say like about 1,500, and that's with me doing it myself. Now, if you want to get a printer that's already converted, you don't have to do anything to it, but you still have to do the maintenance and things. The price could be a little bit higher than that. But for this one that I converted myself, it was about $700 for the printer, the software. So the software, y'all, the software is only a printing software. It's like a portal to your printer, because what the software does is it allows you to be able to print white. So the software kind of alters communication with your printer, and then you're able to print white. okay? But it's not a design software. You can't design anything inside of it. You can resize your image, you can do things like that, but you cannot design anything inside of there. And you can't, let's say if you have 2 or 3 different images, you cannot just say, okay, I'm going to upload those images on this one page. Your image, if you're going to print out 3 different things, before you upload it into CAD Link, you already have to have it already laid out on the page and saved as a PNG file, and then upload it that way. But yeah, I'd say about $1,500 is what it cost me for everything, with the ink, the paper. And y'all know I got my ink and paper and powder from Big Boy Prints. He has an Etsy shop where he sells DTF supplies. So check him out. Hey Edna, hey Sam, welcome. So Sam, is that the 1430 that you have? Because I've heard so many issues. I know people were converting the XP 15,000. They didn't really like that one for DTF, or not really like it. They had some issues with it. But Sam, let us know about the 1400. What's the issue with that one? In case anybody else is here that is interested in just DTF in general, not necessarily the 8550. And I have it on the screen, and I've been meaning to show y'all. All right, let me show you guys real quick, and then I'll get back to the comments or questions. As y'all know, I'm behind. All right, so this is the back. This is the shiny side, and I put this is just label paper that I cut and it's different sizes because I wanted to see how it would do with the smearing. So you guys may not be able to tell right here, but there is some smearing. You guys see right there, there's smearing there, and then there's a little bit of smearing right here. So smearing right here and some smearing right here. And so I put different sizes because I wanted to see how it does. So here, there's very little smearing, but notice there's very little of this paper here. And so when it gets ready to dip, I think that's what kind of causes it to start smearing. Because if we look right here. So it started smearing right here at that point. So it started smearing right there. And so I'm thinking that the unevenness caused it to maybe that ink to kind of run and to cause that smearing. And then right here, I'm thinking the same thing because we had another drop right here. And then here is where we had a little bit of that smearing. So I'm thinking that's the issue. So what I'm going to have to do for the future when I have to use the label paper, I don't want to have to use the label paper. This takes up way more time. This adds probably about another 6 minutes to me prepping. And I don't like my prep time to be so high. But if I added like a thin piece, maybe about, I'm thinking about an inch across. But I think that would just reduce my paper size to about, this is a 13 by 19, so that would make it a 13 by 18. So I would just have to make sure that I don't have anything printing above like that 1 inch mark to avoid it smearing. All right. Because outside of this area where the white label paper is, and I just printed this just to test it out. Outside of that, there's no smearing. Everything kind of laid nicely. The only thing is that right here at the bottom, you also lose like another inch. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm like measuring it. You lose like another inch at the bottom where the white doesn't lay with this printer. I don't know if anybody else has that issue with their printers, but you lose about an inch at the bottom. So that would be an inch at the top for me and an inch at the bottom when I have to use this white, the white label paper. So that would make it a 13 by 17 that I'm really working with, that space. But other than that, despite, it not reading it at first, it actually, the colors look good. Everything looks really good. Uh-oh, you guys can't see it. I froze. All right, let me wait until I unfreeze. because, okay, now I'm unfreezing. All right, so this is what I was showing you guys. So the front part, it looks, everything looks good. This is the clear part. This is the part that the plate or the platen touches when you're pressing. So outside of that, everything else looks really good. And me, for that white on the back, doesn't really matter, especially if I'm putting this onto a white shirt. All right, it matters more when it's a different color shirt, but this is going on a white shirt, so I'm not really worried about that. But the rest of this, y'all, but that is the only way that this was able to be fed through the printer, was because of the white label paper that I put across the top. So now I'm going to try it with an inch of this paper to go across and see if it still recognizes it. But this is what I wanted to tell you guys. If you do have this printer, if you are having this problem with this printer, you want to make sure that you go from one end to the next with this white paper. So it needs to go all the way across, because if it doesn't, let's say if you just put these two, and y'all, I've tested it out. I've done several of these test prints. This is just a test print for me, but I've done several of these prints just to see ways that we can troubleshoot this. So here, if you stop right here and you don't put this part, your printer is only going to recognize this area as your print area. That's it. And then it is going to resize your image just to fit in that area right there. So all this, it won't recognize this. So if you stop with your white paper right there, because y'all, I tried to just put like a little white paper in the corner thinking that the sensor was right here. No, that sensor reads the entire width of your paper. So you want to make sure that you do that. So I'm going to move this, and I'm going to show y'all some other things that I have before we get off. Let me see if I have any more questions before I keep going, because y'all know I'm behind. I'm behind. Let me see. Hey, Mary Cowan. But I never respond back. Become a paperweight. I've heard several, with the white toners. I have. Let's see. Now your print head and stuff like that. I'm gonna put some alcohol on the main foam. Okay. Let's see. So JC loves DTF. He has a 1430, about to get a P800. Jackie, no worries. If you have any questions, y'all let me know. Hey, DIY Cricut and Boss, welcome. Customs Journey, where have you been? Thank you, thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. And I'm so late as usual, but thank you. I really appreciate it. And happy Saturday. Let's see. I use a small amount of tape runner. Okay, so Tracy. So Tracy was saying that she has, when she's printing on vellum, she has like an issue too. And so she just said she uses a small amount of a tape runner in the corners, so it's easy to remove later. Okay. I may have to do that, because y'all, I do not want to waste all of my label paper for that. Miss Tracy, did you ask your question again, or I'm just late like that? I'm just late. Let's see. Maybe a dye blocker, T-Town. We have Discord for church. Shanita, girl, it's Discord for everything. So I've been in like the sewing and embroidery Discord groups for like the past year and a half almost. And it's very, very good. Good content. Like, you can connect with everybody. So I finally, Blaze, hey Shawana, Blaze got me to create my own Discord group. So yeah. All right, let me go. No, I'm going down. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Hey Kim, she may need another film from a different company. You did went through this. Okay. I'm gonna ask her what her solution was, because yeah. It's like the most honestly, y'all, that's the only issue that I have with the printer. That is the only issue that I really have with the printer. Other than that, it prints out, as y'all saw, like the colors look amazing. It prints out beautifully. It's just it reading that film. So let me see. Is that true? One sheet together to fix that problem. Okay, James. So James is saying that, yeah, that's true. She taped more than one sheet together to fix that problem. Okay, so she taped the transfer or the film together. Okay. The Thermoflex clear. How was the wash test? Sam, so I think the Thermoflex clear, that's not the glossy one. If you're talking about the one that's very matte, it looks really good on that first press. If that's the one that you're talking about and it's matte, it blends very nicely in with the shirt. I showed that one on Sunday. I think that was Sunday. And it bleeds. After like maybe like the third wash, the ink actually bleeds or it starts to look very blurry, like it just starts it. So that one I did, I think that was the one. But the glossy clear HTV that I used, that looks amazing still. But I think that was the Thermoflex, the one. It's kind of like frosted. That might be it. Let's see. So Martha says, I have washed some of my shirts done with DTF and they're holding up like new. Yes, Martha, they do. They do. Down, let's see. I don't know if you missed my question. JC, you got a lot of JC, we writing paragraphs. I can't keep up. Let me see. I don't know if you missed my question or not. But I wanted to say, what is the longest you've been printing in one given day on your printer? How many prints without any flaws? Question. Second question. So how long do I print in a day? I think you asked this the other day too. So I'm not printing all day. As y'all know, I work Monday through Friday, from 7 to 3 o'clock. And most days I don't get home until maybe 5 o'clock. So my printing time is usually between 6 to midnight. And I'm not just printing with DTF. Like a lot of my orders are not really DTF. When I say my printing time, that's me using my CRICUT, me using any of my Sublimation printers or the Glowforge or any other machine that I have that I'm using. So I'm not printing all day. I print at least one time, and I've said this several times, I print at least one time a day on my DTF printer because that's what I found to kind of like keep everything going and not, have it like break down on me. So that's what I print. How many times do I go through with flaws? Not too many. When it's printing nicely and I'm not manipulating anything, I don't have many flaws at all. The only flaws that I may get like continually is if I forget to change something in CADLink, if I forget to change the size of the paper that I'm using, or if I hit the one time I showed you guys that before when my image printed out darker, when it printed out darker and I was like, well, what's wrong? It was printing out fine. I had the color profile wrong. But other than that, yeah, like DTF is not my main source of business. I'm not like, this is really me testing out this printer to see if it works. Have I sold some things with DTF? Quite a few. I have, and I've had it for like a month now. I mean, it looks promising to me. It really does, but it is not the main focus of my business. So I'm not like worried about printing from it. Like, I have a lot of other situations happening. Let's see who else. JC Dim said, congratulations on 500 prints. Eve, hey my love. Hey Eve, how's it going today? I'm still in the DTF game, girl. I'm still here. Let's see. Oh, humidity should be 45 or above. It's most likely humidity. Okay. Let's see. Right now I have to do by what? And it's not my white, it's clogging. All right, I think you guys are talking. Oh, let's see. I'm just trying to go through the comments before I show you guys the rest of the stuff that I have. Miss Tracy, well, thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you Tuesday or Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna be here Tuesday, but I'm gonna be here Tuesday. I think we're gonna do something, another Cricut craft or something. And y'all, don't forget, Eve's buy-in is starting tomorrow for those rhinestones. If you want some rhinestones, like some bling, so make sure you check her out. Check out her website and her YouTube channel and her Facebook group, because it is about to start. I didn't see Rye Beats. Hey, Rye Beats. Oh, hey, Rye. How are you? Happy Saturday. So, yeah, y'all. Yeah. Keep asking if you have any more questions. Ask away. Are the film sheets reusable after laying your design down? So, NC Pix Plus, most everybody will tell you no, that they're not. I don't know yet, but T-shirt chick sent me a video to show me somebody who like reused them, and so y'all know I got to try it out. I got to see if I can. I did try to reprint on a sheet that I had already done before, and I did not clean it off, but I think maybe you have to clean it off or something. I don't know, but I am going to try it out and see. I will keep y'all posted and let y'all know if that's doable or not. Let's see. Josie, what you laughing at, girl? Let's see. Hey, Sonia, welcome. Maybe. Let's see. Hey, Mary Brown. Big boy Prince. Prince by the big boy, you back at it again. Dropping some more coins. Thank you. Thank you for being here, big boy. Thank you for dropping some coins. I appreciate it. You and James gonna make me eat real lovely tonight. I'm about to order me some food. Let's see. Y'all don't have that many questions. And Miss Tracy, I have not seen your question yet. Did I miss you again? I'm telling it was looking like I was reading a novel. Let's see. I think my eye, y'all, I don't know what's going on. But I've been so tired lately, and today I had a lot of energy. So I've been up and running all day, like working. Hey, Lisa T, welcome. So yeah, what's up, Seek? How you doing? Happy Saturday. So okay, y'all. So let me show y'all this. Hold on. Oh. Let me share my other screen, y'all. So let me show y'all some stuff that I have been using. So I know I told you guys about the chip resetter for the waste tank, because with DTF, I have already replaced my waste tank. Okay, so because in the beginning I was doing print head cleanings, I was doing nozzle checks, print head cleanings, and then I kept doing like a super clean because I was just paranoid that ink was going to I was just paranoid that my ink was going to clog up. So within that first week, y'all, I had already filled up my waste tank, because regardless of if I needed it, even if the nozzle check printed out great, I still did the print head cleaning, and I still did a power cleaning. Don't do all that. Don't do it unless you need it. And honestly, you can do a print head cleaning like every few days, every two. Like if you see something off, do it. But if you don't see anything off, that means that everything is okay. Most of y'all are probably not me, but I don't know. So, y'all, this is my chip resetter. And so this is a replacement waste tank, right? Is it upside down? So this is a replacement waste tank. And when you replace your waste tank, you need to change it out. This is the chip that reads it, right? Now, with DTF, you don't want to have to keep buying these, because this is like about $16, but they are more than that. I got this off of Amazon for 16 bucks, but I saw them for more than that. Am I freezing up, y'all? Yep. That means it's time for me to go. So this is the replacement waste tank in case you didn't see me. Thanks, JC, in case you didn't hear me before. So this is the replacement waste tank. I got this for about $16 from Amazon. I have seen them for more. All right. It has a little chip. When you keep doing those print head cleanings, those nozzle checks, and the power cleaning, you will fill this up. This is where your wasted ink goes in here. Okay. Once this is filled up, you cannot use your printer. You cannot print anything from your printer. So you want to have a replacement or you want to have another solution. All right. So that's what my plan is to have another solution. I saw the Hangry Muscle. The Hangry Muscle also has this printer, the 8550, and the Hangry Muscle. And honestly, y'all, what made me like go ahead and get it despite everybody's reviews of this printer was because I saw that he was doing it and he did it for like, he still used this printer and he's been using this printer for about 4 months. So I'm like, okay, well, if he can use this printer and he's still using it, you know, there were ups and downs for him too. But I wanted to see, you know, if I could use it. So this chip resetter is for the waste tank. And so all you do is, I don't have to do it now because this is already reset, but you would just match it up to the chip and it resets the chip for you. So now when you put it back into your printer will recognize this as a clear waste tank. All right. So inside there's like cushioning inside that absorbs all of that ink. So that's why I have this. But this is the chip resetter that I have. I got this chip resetter from off of Amazon. Do they have more? I don't know, but I did get this off of Amazon. You can also find these chip resetters on Alibaba. But I just made sure that I got the one that was specific for this waste tank. It's probably usable for other things, but I'm not sure. All right. Then I have Darika. Hey, boo. And then I have this standard airline tubing. And this is the one that I have for my printer. So when my waste tank fills up again, I am not going to refill the padding inside. I'll still need to use that chip resetter because my printer still needs to recognize a clear waste tank. But I'm going to install the tubing inside of where the actual spout is. Because see, it goes through there. In the printer, it goes through there, and then your ink is fed through there. So I'm going to connect this tubing to that and just get that wasted ink to run through maybe like another carton outside of the printer. I'll just have to dig something in. But something bigger than this, not this size, something bigger. And yeah. But that's all I got. That's what I got. So I haven't done that yet. I'll probably, if y'all care about me doing that on camera, I will. If y'all don't care about me doing it on camera, then I won't. But I'll probably, if y'all want me to, show like how I'm gonna do that external waste tank. But you can check out the Hangry Muscle. All right, the Hangry Muscle has been working with this 8550 longer than me. All right, so you might want to check him out, because he has been, you know, he's a little more experienced with this printer. Y'all quiet. Nobody's saying nothing. Let's see. Okay, I thought you were at work. I thought you were working. I'm laughing at Josie because she's a hot mess. All right, so nobody has something else? That's it? That's all we got today? I told y'all my biggest issue so far with this printer. All right, okay, NC Pics, I will. But I told y'all my biggest issues with this printer, and it's right now it's the film. Right now it's the film. My ink is amazing. It looks amazing. I haven't had, hey Lakeisha, okay, we'll do. Crafting away. We are all students at this point with this particular situation. We are all just trying this out. This is like a science experiment. So I'm just trying to figure out if this if it can work so far, it can. I do know somebody, I think it's Deborah in my Facebook group. She has, I think a 7720 that she converted into DTF, and her prints and everything looks amazing. She's not using any white ink, but everything looks amazing. So I've been contemplating whether or not I want to try that out and just use like my 2750, because I have 3 sublimation printers, y'all, and I don't really need 3 sublimation printers. So I'm thinking that I may want to change one of those and just test it out and see if I could print out some DTF transfers on one of those, but without white. Without white. So yeah. And I think somebody asked where was I getting the printers from, the 8550. Y'all, the other day they were in stock on Office Depot. So I told everybody on Patrice L that they were in stock. But I'm scared to tell y'all if when I see them on stock, because I don't want to encourage y'all to get this printer, because I'd like, y'all have no idea the stuff that people be saying in my comments about this printer and why am I even using this printer and why. And I'm like, if you've been on my channel for a while and you didn't just come by a minute ago, you will know that I will pretty much try whatever I want to try. Like, nobody's going to convince me not to do anything. I believe anything is possible until I'm proven wrong. So right now, for the past 3 to 4 weeks, it's been possible. So I'm here for that. Hey, Angel, what's up, my love? Happy Saturday. What are you doing today? Are you working? Are you home relaxing? What are you doing? So yeah, but they did have tons of these printers on Office Depot. So if you want an 8550, look on Office Depot first thing in the mornings. Like, first thing in the mornings. Check out their website. You might be able to find one. Some people are also using these printers for sublimation. They're not just using it for DTF. They're also using it for sublimation. So try them out. Try Office Depot and see what they have available. Okay? But I had so much success, and I was like, Tim, I'm like, oh my God, there's another one. I already have, I have 2 of these printers, but I haven't did anything with the other one yet, but I have 2 of them because I was up early in the morning and I checked it out to see, and they had some. And they had one right around the corner from my house. And so I was at work, and my friend Fifi, she picked it up for me. I ordered it and she just went and picked it up for me. So, but check, they've been more available. Marilyn got one too. I think Marilyn got one. She said that last night. Marilyn said that in her area there were several of the Office Depots that had them, and they had multiple. So check it out, y'all. Yup. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy your trip. Enjoy. Are y'all gonna be gambling? Angel? Yeah, I'm talking to Angel. Angel says that she's going to Vegas. She's taking her hubby to Vegas for his birthday. So yeah. Hey, Elena. I didn't even see you. Hey, Elena, welcome. You convert one of the other printers, which you have to take off the print head too. No. So if I did the other, so right now I have a 15,000 that I use for sublimation. I have a 15,000 that I use for like my other printing jobs. Then I have a 2750. Y'all probably can't see that. I have a 2750 right underneath there. Not a 2750, and I use that one for sublimation. And then I have a Sawgrass SG500 that I use for sublimation also. So it would be the 2750. That 2750 is my refurbished printer. I got it from the Epson clearance. And if y'all didn't know, Epson's clearance has very, very good deals on printers. They even recently had, whenever they put that 2750 up, lately they've been charging like $210 for it. But more recently, it's gone back down to 169, and that's what I bought that one for. It was for 169. So I'm willing to try it out, but you don't have to remove the print head. I just need to clean out the ink. That's it. Take that ink out. Maybe flush it a little bit, flush the lines. And if that, honestly, I wouldn't even go that far with it, but just take out the sublimation ink. That's it. That's it. I think Josie's telling hubby happy birthday, Angel. Everybody's telling you to enjoy Vegas, bring back money, not the other prizes. Yep. Elisa said, I just bought my Sawgrass printer. So nervous. Hope I don't regret it. Oh, you're not going to regret it. So I'm going to do a comparison video of the Sawgrass, how the Sawgrass ink is like printing with the Sawgrass printer and pressing compared to using the Epson printers. I have not seen a better color match than the Sawgrass. And you don't have to worry about settings. You don't have to worry about all that Adobe RGB, 1.8, 2.2, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to worry about any of that with the Sawgrass printer. Okay, so when people tell you not to get a Sawgrass or don't be scared, it's the easiest process. The only thing is that you're printing from the print manager, and that's the Sawgrass software that you print from the print manager, but you can still design in Silhouette. You can still design inside of Silhouette, Adobe Illustrator, whatever it is, Photoshop, whatever it is that you use, you can still design there. Kind of like how I use CADLink, that's how I use the print manager, and I just upload it into the print manager for Sawgrass, and I print it. Y'all, I sell ink. If y'all didn't know, I sell ink, dynamic ink. I sell ink, but I will never, I can't come on here and lie to y'all and tell y'all that the Sawgrass printer, which is for sublimation, it doesn't print better than these other printers, because it does. That color is always spot on. But that ink costs maybe about, for all 4 inks, you're going to be paying about $315 for all 4 inks. You can get you all 4 sublimation inks for about average. If you go on Amazon, get you some Haipu or some of the other ones, you can pay like $20-something. So between $20 something to $50. So that's the one thing. But as far as like the quality of the color, no ink compares to an actual sublimation printer and the sublimation ink that comes with it. It doesn't. So don't be nervous. When you do your first print, you're going to be happy about it. And guess what? It's not that much maintenance. I leave my printer plugged in and I hear it like cleaning and doing everything. And I don't print on that printer often either. So it took me maybe I didn't print on it for about 3 months. I printed on it and y'all, perfect. Let me see. So I did a test print. I did well, not a test print, but when I don't use the printers for a while, like I usually try to like to run some maintenance on them, y'all. And I just got me some text print R paper or something or whatever that you're supposed to use with the Sawgrass or that goes with the Sawgrass, because I wanted to test it out and see it. But y'all, you can't really tell, but this is printed on. This is printed with the Sawgrass printer. It's still, it hasn't been activated with any heat. If I had my heat press turned on, I would show you guys the press and show y'all the comparison of the actual image. But this is actually, I printed this on a Crafting Besties paper, and it looks really, really good. Like that ink is spot on. So do not be nervous about using your Sawgrass printer. You are going to be happy about it. Trust me. I would say it's my favorite, but the ink is a lot. So, Lisa, girl, enjoy your printer. Enjoy. Oh, Angel says that they don't gamble, y'all. Hey, Willie, welcome. Drive safe, Elena. Neither one of us gamble, but we eat a lot. Enjoy the food. OMG. Angel, you are going to love the Michael Jackson show. I love the Michael Jackson show. It is amazing. It is amazing what they do in that show. Enjoy, girl. Enjoy. Listen, I love my sawgrass, but I don't use it more. In fact, y'all, I always tell you guys, I always use that 20, the one that I'm saying that I'm gonna like play around with DTF with is the 2750. I use that the most for my sublimation projects. I like it. I like it the most. I don't know why. Maybe because it was the cheapest. And so, you know, I like cheap stuff. Y'all know I love some Five Below. So that could be it. That could be it. NC Pics, sure, I will. Either I'll record it or, yeah, I'll record it. It's easier for me to record. And yeah. Josie said that Michaels now has the Sawgrass sublimation printer. So, and if you guys didn't see, I have not been in Michaels in weeks, but I saw Josie put up a video. Michaels now has actual sublimation cups. Josie, are they the mugs or the tumblers? I remember you did a video showing them, but what all do they have? Thank you, Lisa. You're going to love it, girl. You're going to love it. You don't even have to worry about any of that extra stuff. It's kind of like with this DTF, you know, with the actual DTF printer, like one that's actually made, which I saw when I went to North Carolina to that expo show, and I met the baby's booty. I was like was a fangirl, but they had an actual DTF printer there, and that printer, of course, it has the ink circulation system inside of it, but it prints. It shakes the powder on, like you're not really doing much, and then it sends it through whatever heating component is attached to it, and then all you're doing is taking it out of there. So, but like this, we're putting some stuff together. So yeah. Exactly, Juan. Yeah, that's the only thing. The only negative thing is the ink. That's it. But y'all know Epson makes sublimation printers. Epson makes sublimation printers that you can check out. Printers that are actually for sublimation, not just the ones that we convert or put the sublimation ink inside of it. But yeah, I mean, look around, see what works for you. What works for your business. I have these printers, y'all, because I like to test stuff out. And then that way I can let you guys know what I think or what I don't think of something. So Josie says that it is. So they have wine tumblers, y'all, and tumblers. They have wine tumblers and tumblers at Michael's for sublimation. Thanks, Josie Boo. So yeah. Great, Lisa. Yo, listen, you can't beat quality when you have like good quality. Like I think that sometimes it outweighs all the time. It does. Not sure if I missed it. How do you like Eco-Solvent? Davina, I'm very much so interested in Eco-Solvent. I don't have an Eco-Solvent printer yet. And I haven't converted a printer into Eco-Solvent, which I might, because Miss Lakeisha Wright over in my Facebook group, and Lakeisha, if you hear, hey girl, hey, she has been showing out with her Eco-Solvent printer that she converted. And I think she converted an Epson printer into an Eco-Solvent printer, and she has been showing out, y'all. Showing out with this printer. So I was already considering it. If you've been here for a while, y'all know I really want a UV printer. But I don't have UV printer money. But I really want a UV printer. But Eco-Solvent may be the next thing that I look into. Kirsten, Craftfully Me. If you don't know Kirsten, if you are here, say hey. She was here earlier. But Kirsten has an Eco-Solvent printer. She has the Roland BN20. And she is just starting her YouTube journey. And she's going to be posting videos too. So you want to check her channel out. It's Craftfully Me, but Craftfully is with a K. Craftfully Me. But she has an eco solvent printer. She has everything. She has eco solvent. Like she has a legit business that she does a whole bunch of things. So yeah. Hey Levi, and thank you so much. I got this hoodie from the Best Uni. Y'all, I don't even know. Y'all, I wear this hoodie a lot because y'all know I usually like to wear hoodies in my house. And last night I was so cold. But look, y'all. So this is my hoodie. She put the bling on it. And then she put, this is glitter HTV, but the bottom where I am from, wrong side, where I'm from, she did it in a different color. So this is like a teal blue, and then she put it in like a gold, silver right here, not gold, a silver glitter. And y'all, so she does make these hoodies. If you are interested, hit her up on Instagram, Josephine Godfrey. Josie, I always forget. Was it 492? Girl, I gotta remember Josephine 35. It's too much. Just put your link down there, please, Josie. Hey, Marianne, what's up, girl? Where you been? I ain't seen you yesterday, or I don't even remember. Did I see you Tuesday? I don't remember. What's up, honey? How's it going? Oh, look at Marianne. So Marianne is dropping some knowledge. She says the can coolers are sublimatable at Michael's. Mary Ann, I love that. Sublimatable. Girl, the people, when I make up words, y'all have no idea. People come be like, that. You said X, Y, Z, that is not a word. How are you a teacher? I make up words. I love them. I love made up words. So, yeah. So Willie also says that she loves her sawgrass. Me too. I do. I'm telling you, I have printed probably thousands of times from these printers collectively. But the color, when I do a comparison of and y'all, I did a comparison of a print not too long ago when I think I printed from the Sawgrass and then I printed from one of the Eco-Tanks, and that Sawgrass was on point. The color was more like accurate. So I'm gonna do another one of those, but do an actual video. I know y'all be like, girl, I ain't got time to be looking at your long lives trying to figure out and find Waldo. Nobody has time for that. Yep. Contact many tumblers. I love my sawgrass. Trisha says that she loves her sawgrass. She said Trisha says, I love my sawgrass. My only problem is the alignment with my Cricut Maker and Maker 3. So when you're doing the print then cut, that's when you have the issue, is with what when you're doing, is it that you're cutting easy subly, or what is it that you're cutting with it? Or are you saying something separate? Because now I'm just thinking you're using your sublimation, your Cricut or Design Space to design and then print it out with the sawgrass, but maybe that's not what you're doing. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Oh, look who's still here. Hey, boo, hey. Okay, so Davina said, oh, cool. I just got an ET 2805 for Eco Solvent, so waiting for my other supplies. Girl, are you a member in our Facebook group, Craftable Things? If you guys are not members in Craftable Things, please join us there. Also, please join me on Instagram. Your girl is like 20 followers away from 1,000. Can y'all help me out? Help us out, because I'm doing pretty bad over there. I don't even post enough, but y'all, I'm changing. I'm changing my ways. I'm not going to be neglectful anymore. I promise. And TikTok. Join me on TikTok. So Kirsten, I did something yesterday. What did you do yesterday? What happened? So Kirsten is here. This is Kirsten, Craftfully Me. Check out her YouTube channel because she is going to be uploading more videos showing everything that she does, helping you out, especially if you are interested in starting your own printing business or anything like that. She has a lot of background in that area. Thanks, Sabina. Marianne said, I started a new job at a salon. I caught you last night. You missed my... Oh, well, hey, boo. And congratulations, right, on your new job. Is it congratulations or not congratulations? Let me know. But if it's congratulations, congratulations on your new job at the salon. Let's see. Can you do best polyester tees that aren't so see-through, please? So the polyester t-shirt that I like is kind of see-through, and it's Sublimation, but it is pretty. It's not see-through. Like I wear them all the time. Like you can't really see, it's but I do because I live in South Florida, and so I'm always hot when I'm outside. So I don't know. I know Shakia's always talking about what she said. What shirt is it that she's always saying? I can't even think. And I've heard other people mention it before. I can't think. If anybody knows, please drop the link of the shirt that she's always saying. But I'm pretty much I'll do like I've done the Gildens polyester, but I honestly prefer doing the Sublimation for polyester. That's not a fan favorite. Mm-mm. Hey Lavika, hey girl, hey and welcome. Happy Saturday. Girl, what machine did you buy, Kirsten? What machine did you get? No, tell us. We want to know. And I am addicted too, so I understand. And I'm here to support you. I'm here to support the addiction. You guys support my addiction all the time. And so I'm here to support yours. So tell us what machine you got. I want to know. Awesome, Mary Ann. Well, congratulations. Hi, fabulous sis. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Let's see. Elena said you can convert the Eco-Tank to Eco-Solvent. Question. Over 4,700 that can be flushed out. I heard Eco-Solvent smells really bad. Is that true? I don't know, Elena. So, Kirsten, does it smell bad? Does that ink smell bad? Um, who is it? Lakeisha. I gotta ask Lakeisha. I'm gonna ask Lakeisha what she thinks. She converted a printer. I don't know if she converted an Eco-Tank. I'm gonna double check with her to see which one she converted. But I am all into converting something into Eco-Tank, Eco-Solvent. I'm sorry, Eco-Solvent. Now the 2750. I want to use one of those because I don't want to get another printer. That's the only thing. I don't want to buy a new Eco-Tank. Mika, sorry I'm late. Had a whole shoulder surgery and I'm in pain. Oh, no, girl, get your rest, Savika. Don't worry about us over here. We're just talking about this 8550 and me converting it. My biggest issue, honestly, with it right now is that the film, the printer doesn't always sense the film. And so it doesn't print. It says that there's a paper jam, but it's not really a true paper jam. So that's my only issue with the printer at this time. So other than that, everything's been fine. I've been printing every day on the printer, doing a nozzle check on the printer and printing out. If the nozzle check comes out good, I'll print, I'll do another print, actual print. And then after that, if not, I'll do a print head cleaning, but that usually clears everything up after the first one. So, and I did suggest not to overdo it. So if you get a nozzle check that kind of has maybe like a little speck missing, like one broken line here or there, like I wouldn't do the print head cleaning on that. It has to be enough because a lot of lines. Yeah, I would recommend that. Let's see, how large is your print? I think you said. So the 2750, that only prints 8 inches wide. So it only prints 8 inches wide. So, or 8.5 or 8. I don't know. 8.5. Oh, it only prints. It's not a wide format printer, which is fine because my 15,000 can print wide, and that's all I really. Yeah. That's, yeah. Team 365. Elena, thanks for love. So it's Team 365 is the other poly brand. Shakia is always talking about that one. That's her favorite that she's always using. I have not used Team 365. I don't think I've ever used it, but I have heard her vouch for it, and I have heard several other people also vouch for it. So Team 365. Thanks, Elena girl. Look at you driving and helping. Yes. Let's see. JC said we need to create a program of printers anonymous. Yes. You know. So Kirsten said that she bought a new embroidery machine. My dream machine, a Melco. Girl, congratulations. Yes. So that means what other embroidery machine did you have before? Tell me, because I am sitting next to my new embroidery machine, and this machine has been here now for about 2 weeks. I haven't done anything on it yet. I need to get training, and the training is not going to be I'm not going to do a training for another week. Don't have time, so I may need you, Kirsten. We may need to talk. We may need to get this going because, well, I gotta wait, but we may, yeah. So let me know. But congratulations on your Melco. And if you were over on Eve's channel, Eve would be like, yes, holler. So I'm gonna do that for Eve. But you definitely have to let Eve know that tomorrow during tomorrow night's live, because that's a pretty big deal. It is a pretty big deal. So awesome. Josephine is Godfrey 81. Well, where did I get the other? See, it's girl Godfrey 81. So if you are interested in one of these hoodies, it feels good and looks good, y'all. When this goes out in the sun, it is sparkling. So check out the Best Uni. She dropped her IG. Also, the Best Uni. Josie, do you still have? Josie, did you see last night? I used my UV flashlight when I made those earrings, and I put the backs on the earrings. So she has her UV resin. So check her out. Don't just get one thing. Get multiple things. JC's asking, how is the Melco embroidery machine going to? Are you going to tell us about it? Do you have a YouTube channel? Would love to subscribe. She does have a YouTube channel. Her channel is Craftfully Me. Craftfully Me. Josie, can you drop Kirsten's YouTube link, please, honey bun? Craftfully Me. So check her out. Congrats. Did you take the training too, or are you learning on your own? So Kirsten said with the Roland, she said she's never smelled any fumes with the printer with the Roland. So all of us have like printer issues. Like we're all like, y'all, this is pretty bad. Like I just get like I literally look at printers every morning, y'all. Every single morning I search for printers. Hotmess.com. Hey, Coretta. What's up, friend? How you doing? Happy Saturday. What you working on? Okay, so you just got it yesterday, or you just ordered it yesterday. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. Congratulations. That is a big deal. That is a big deal. Lizzie says, hey, Crackle Things, what do I need to purchase to start Rhinestones? You need the business edition. So the business edition will have everything you need to start Rhinestones, Miss Lizzie. Also, what else do they have? So you have Silhouette, business edition, and Josephine has been using CRICUT a lot. I've heard other things about CRICUT a lot, but I have only used for Rhinestones. I have only used Silhouette, business edition, and also the StarCraft Create program. But honestly, the StarCraft Create and CRICUT a lot looks very much alike. It looks like the same canvas. It looks like the same program. So that's what I've used, but I have not had an issue with Silhouette, the business edition. And they've gone up a little bit on the business edition too. Like before, I think I was able to get it for like $50. Now it's like $90 something. to get it. So they no longer have it on sale. That's because everybody's been buying, and now that everybody wants to get little silhouette business edition, they're being shady and increasing the pricing. But I don't hear anybody talking about that. But whenever CRICUT does something, everybody wants to come for us over at Team CRICUT. No, silhouette is being shady people, shady business. I just had to say that, but y'all know I love all y'all silhouette people. I do. I do. So Lavika said that she converted her 8550 into a sublimation printer. She purchased the Creo 8435 for my DTF. I just hate the cost of it. Killing my pockets. Ugh. Well, sorry, Lavika. Sorry, girl. But how do you like it for sublimation? Do you like it for sublimation or not that much? Good night, Erin. Thank you for hanging with us for a little bit. Who is your repair technician? If you use repair technician for your printers, I do. JC, are you me or Lavika or who? Because I'm the repair technician. I'm the repair technician for everything. Like I repair everything. If I can't get it to work, then it must be unusable. All that. Oh, yeah. Maybe try calibrating your CRICUT. Have you, which you probably have already, but that's one thing that I could say. Maybe try calibrating it to make sure that everything's okay. Yeah. I don't know. And I usually have decent success with print and cut with the CRICUT. I have used the StarCraft print and cut with no issues too, but try calibrating your machines and see if that helps. Because it shouldn't be off. It shouldn't be off at all. So Jesse says that 365, Team 365 is good. Thanks, Jesse, for sharing. And thank you for still being here, Jesse. So Kirsten. So in 2 weeks, not next week, Friday, Eve and I are going to be together. So y'all join us. But maybe in like 2 weeks, I got to call you because I have the EM1010 and yeah. So I'll call you, girl. We need to talk. T-Town says, I have the Ricoma TC1501 and they love it. Awesome. Let's see. Yo, I am going. Thanks. Look at Dimps over there. Look at Boss Lady. Hey, Boss Lady. Over here dropping links. Thanks, boo. Let's see. So Kirsten said that she's going to have a lot of videos coming when that new machine gets there. She's so hyped to do comparison videos. I love it. And I can't wait. She just got the same machine. So AJ just got the same machine. AJ did just get a new machine. Cool. Noel packing orders. Girl, you busy, Coretta? Packing orders? Miss, I'm only doing stuff for my family, but you packing. Yes. I love it. Oh, everybody's telling Kirsten congratulations. Awesome. Let me see. Y'all, I'm just going through. Do y'all have any more questions about any DTF situation or anything? I think I kind of gave you guys a good update. I promise that I am going to try to come on. I'm going to give them every 2 weeks, but I am going to try to come on at least once a week. That's my goal is 2 weeks, but I'm going to push to come on once a week. As y'all saw, if y'all came in, I told y'all like I was making a video and I was in the middle of making a video, but I'm like, you know what? I got time to come on just to touch base because I want you guys to know exactly what's going on with the printer. So far, still good. It's still good. It's just the film's not reading. I have a way around it, but my goal is not to add more work to the process. I want less work, less time. So this does add a little bit more time when I have to put the label on the back of the film. That's not necessarily what I want to have to do. But right now, that's what I got to do. So let's see. Get y'all Team Cricut, Team Bow. Beverly, I know quite a few people who are Team Both. I love everybody, whether you're not Team Cricut or not. Is Seek still here? Because if Seek's still here, he probably just said some trash about me. 90, but they're influenced. I have coupon codes. Let's see. Yeah, no, the coupon codes don't work anymore, Elena. Yeah, they don't work anymore. I don't know what they're doing. Cartridges and mess up the chips. Okay, so Vika says she loves, so anybody who is considering the 8550 for sublimation and not DTF, because you can use it for sublimation. She said that she loves it. She doesn't have to pop out cartridges and mess up the chips. So that's, I think the workforce is you have to worry about the chips and the cartridges and things like that. But the Eco-Tanks, it's pretty easy. Thanks, my love. And I will, because we need to discuss a few things. Hey, welcome. Happy Saturday. Y'all, how did you get your ET to work with CADLink? Oh, it's super easy. Sherelle, CADLink supports the 8550. So it was really easy. It's one of the printers that they actually support. And so that's kind of another reason why, like, I went ahead and just said, you know what, I'm going to try it out, see what happens, if it works or if it doesn't work, and I'll figure it out for myself. So CADLink actually does support the 8550. AquaRip actually supports the 8550 too. So it was super easy. All you have to do is let CADLink know what printer you're using. Make sure your printer is connected to the Wi-Fi, and it picks it up right away. I was printing once I finished setting up the printer. I was printing in like 2 to 3 minutes after that when I went to CADLink. So it wasn't anything major. All you have to do is make sure that you have the ink profiles correct. So in my printer, I have white, cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. And so that needs to match in CADLink. So in CADLink gives you the option of having, your ink in certain areas or in certain cartridges, or tanks. And so I just make sure that CADLink knows that the white is where the black is, and the white is where the photo black is, and the rest are accordingly. And the black is where the gray is. And so that's it. It didn't, I really was worried at first, like not worried, but like kind of nervous, like, oh my goodness, but it really wasn't that bad. I even figured out a way to take out these rollers a lot easier than how I did it before. So it's not, don't worry, but it's easy. Let's see, y'all. I'm trying to scroll down because, hold on, how much upkeep to a DTF though? Not much. Really, not much at all. So the first week I overdid it, y'all. The first week or so I overdid it because I was panicking, not panicking, but I was just worried. I didn't want the machine to break right away, and I was overdoing it. You don't have to really overdo it. You need to check this printer every day. You need to give it some type of maintenance. I can let my sublimation printer sit there for a few days or weeks, and I know that when I come back, for the most part, they're going to be fine. But with this one, you want to make sure that you at least print a nozzle check daily. I've been printing from it every day. Like I print images, transfers from it every day. So I haven't had any issues really with it. I haven't had any ink clogging. I have been shaking the printer, but I do have a table that David suggested. Um, and the table is on casters, which wheels. And so you can just shake it. You can shake the table, and that's good enough. It's not like you're not rigorously shaking the printer like that. You just give it a nice shake. But if you're printing often, you don't really have to worry about that so much. If you're printing every day, you don't really have to worry about that. Most people don't print every day. So for that, you do your nozzle check. I kind of overdid it, Sherelle, at the beginning. Not Sherelle. I kind of overdid it, all things, when I first got it, and I filled up my waste tank within that first week. So I had to get a replacement waste tank, and a chip resetter, because I kept overdoing it. I was doing print head cleanings, power cleanings. I think after 2 power cleanings, your waste tank is full. After 2 or 3, or it's full, and so you can't use your printer. So I overdid it. I did. You just need to check it out. Print daily. Um, if you notice anything, you know, do a print head cleaning, and then move forward. Move forward. Don't try not to do a power cleaning if you don't have to. Only power time you really need to do a power cleaning if you notice that your ink is just not coming out. But other than that, I would not do power cleanings just to do power cleanings. So yeah, no. Let's see. Beverly said, I learned with the Cricut and Silhouette, if that mat is hanging, I have a hard time reading it. I just hold my hand under the mat and it works. Cool. Let's see. So Kirsten is saying, y'all, if y'all say your home's might please take me and my just was gonna kill me if I order anything else. Girl, bring your machines over. You want to come and bring all of your machines. You know I love machines. So Kirsten, you have the good stuff. Your husband is not letting those machines out the house. You could go, but those machines are not going anywhere. Okay, Kirsten. Girl, my rhinestone shirt and tote bag was a hit. I had 3 orders for shirt and an order for the tote. Sometimes it's not. Well, congratulations! Look at you. Well, I'm just happy, and I'm really happy that you kind of embraced it for during this time. It may be something you may be interested in doing a little more of. And the rhinestones, y'all. Why I like rhinestones too is that once you get that template, the cost of everything is reduced, because once you have your rhinestone template cut, you can keep reusing that. So it's not like you're recutting any flocks. It's not like how vinyl, where you're recutting, vinyl and doing all this other stuff. So you're recutting that, and you just spread those rhinestones in and press it. And I'll be trying to use that transfer tape as much as possible until it won't stick on anything else. So congratulations, friend. Congratulations. And where do we order the shirt and the tote from? Can you let me know? I might want to order one because it was cute. I might want to order one. And if you guys have not seen what Coretta does, Coretta usually posts inside of my Facebook group, Craftable Things. So check us out over there. Let's see. I don't know. I'm talk to shop. JC, I think you're saying like we should maybe do something where YouTube content creators and everybody gets together. I think that would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. I think we were kind of talking about it before, but nothing really happened. I don't know. Maybe check out some of the expo shows. I know a lot of not YouTube people, but just a lot of people in the industry attend a lot of the shows, and that would be a good idea. Let's see. Well, thank you for being here. All Things Created by Simon S. Thank you. All right, this is different. I think, are you talking? Y'all know I'm behind. Y'all, I'm so far behind. If you're talking to me or Dims, I don't know. Is it different or same to screen printing? CB, sublimate. What is what I'm curious? Kind of similar to screen printing as far as it's ink that's laid on top of the shirt. But with this, screen printing doesn't have adhesive underneath it. So that ink is applied directly to the shirt. With DTF is applied to the shirt. It is ink. It is printed on the film, so it's very much wet. It is all ink. But you put an adhesive powder on top, and that adhesive powder has to be cured, and it kind of makes that ink turn into like a latex. It feels like rubbery, but it's very, very thin. I did have, let me see, y'all. So on my, I really look at this, y'all, as a science experiment. I really, really do. So I kind of play around with like the ones that I don't use for anything. I kind of play around with them. So let me, so I have, so I've peeled some of the ink off. Like, remember this one, y'all, the one that I messed up and I had the wrong settings. So on the printer, I had the correct color profile or the correct, the ink inside of the tank. But in CADLink, I didn't have the ink set up correctly. I didn't tell CADLink where the white was or where each color was, and it picked it randomly. So this is how this printed out for me. And so it printed out, this is what the color is supposed to look like. But because I didn't have it set up correctly in CADLink, this is what it came out as. So I took it off, and it's actually very, very sturdy. It's very thin though. It is very, very thin. So for those of you who do DTF, and if you cure your items, this peels off. Like, you want to be careful, especially if you're going to be doing like any transfers. That's why, like, everybody asks me if I'm doing transfers or when will I do transfers. I've just been playing around with this so that I can kind of know, like, how to protect it during transit. So I've just been like playing around. This comes off so easy. And so you really just peel it off and it comes off. Look. And that I'm just peeling. So once it's cured, it's that easy, y'all. I mean, it's still in one piece because it's all dried to that adhesive, but it's very, very thin. I don't know if you guys can even tell like how thin that is. You probably can't even tell it, but it's super, super thin. And that's why it feels like it's a part of the shirt, because it's really just the ink with the adhesive on the back. That's it. So, y'all, in order for me to understand it, I'm like very tactile. I gotta kind of like really play around with it. So that's what I've been doing. But it's very thin. Very, very thin. I know y'all didn't ask for this science lesson. I'm sorry. Hey, D's, T's, and things. What's up? And y'all, for everybody who's always asking me about transfers, I'm not selling transfers yet. Don't know when I will. But D's, T's, and things sells transfers. So check them out. They have a website, D's, T's, and things. And my very first DTF shirt, or not shirt, but the first one that I did as far as me baking it myself was from a transfer from D's, T's, and things. And that's what made me really, really want to get into DTF. So check them out. Check them out. So Kirsten is saying the operation of DTF and EcoSolvent are similar, that it really was not a learning curve. Okay, the BN20 has to have a RIP software, which CADLink is also a RIP software, so very easy for me anyway. Okay, so that's the thing. So even with the white toner printers too, you have to have a RIP software. There's another one that you have to have a RIP software for too. So that is an additional cost, y'all. So in addition to the printer, you have to have a RIP software, whether it's CADLink or AcroRip. I like CADLink. I find that CADLink is very, very easy. It was very, very easy for me to dive right into. and use. I have a link in my other DTF videos, and I'll put it in. If you're catching the replay, it should be here by the time you watch it. But it was so easy, y'all. So easy to use. You need a PNG, Elena, to print DTF. That's it. Just you probably can use a JPEG. I use PNG, but you probably could use a JPEG. But I just use a PNG to print. I hope. Okay, look, I'm so far behind. DC's, y'all. I'm so far behind. Thank you, Dimps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spacing for you to keep in pricing. So if you make it, you can do more cleanings. Yes, you can. You can. So once I connect it to the waste tank, like me doing the external waste tank, that is going to be like I can do more cleanings if I want to. I can. You know, it just wastes more ink, but I can. So like it's not that I wouldn't really have to worry about it. And honestly, if I want to now, I can. I do have a chip resetter that I can use. So it's not that major. But yeah. Yep. I really didn't want to get rid of it. Hot mess, Kirsten. Hot mess. I can't with you. Let's see. Why not try? The one the baby's booty is on the panel for. That would be so dope to meet up and be great. Oh, I'm gonna be there in September. Oh, I'll be there, Elena. I'm definitely gonna be there. Yes, of course. I will be there. Well, being Pam. Y'all, it's so much going on with these rhinestones. Y'all, listen. I cannot wait for these rhinestones. I had to put some here in my little jars. And this isn't even enough for me, like enough storage for me, because I was in a video. I was like, girl, you can't be in the video with your bag of rhinestones. You need to have something cute where you're taking them out of. Looking a hot mess. A hot one. You guys are so funny. So for the DTF prints, I'm pressing, my temperature is 325 and I press it for 15 to 20 seconds, depending. And then after I press it, I let it cool off and then I peel it and then I press it again with parchment paper on top for about 10 seconds, if that long. And that has been working really, really good for me. That has been working really, really good for me. You just got to make sure you cure that powder. And I've been putting my my sheets. I have about 4 racks in my convection oven. My same convection oven that I use for sublimation, but the setting is on bake. Do not put it on the convection setting. And I bake it for at like 320 degrees for about 20 to 30 seconds. And that has been perfect for me. That has worked perfect. I get the right texture because at first when I was curing it with the heat gun, I wasn't curing it enough. And so let me show y'all this shirt that I did, and I didn't cure it enough, and it's almost like that adhesive just kind of like spread. It was not good. So I think this is it. So I pressed this one a while, like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I haven't remade it. Sorry, Debs. This was for you, but I couldn't send it to you because guess what? Y'all, I don't know if you can see, y'all probably can't tell. Let me put it on. Oh, I think my phone went dead. So let me see if you guys can see. I'm going to turn the light out. Oh, you can see some of that adhesive around. No, you can't really see. So you see around the T, the I, and the N. It's like that adhesive spreads if it's not cured. So you have to make sure that you cure it properly. And so a proper cure is that back is going to feel like an orange peel. Okay, so the back of the print, it should not be crystalline. Like it should not feel like crystals. It should not be, hard. It's gonna feel like rubber. You can't see it, but it feels like an orange peel. That's what you want it to feel like. So that's another thing that I have learned with this DTF situation. Oh, yeah. Hey Maria Jackson, welcome. If you're still here, because I'm always so late, TRW. So use the Rhinestone World Wizard for Corel Draw. Been doing them since 2013. Oh, you OG in this Rhinestone game, huh, Miss Pam? Miss Pam says she ain't new to this. She is true to this. Yes, Miss Pam. Let's see. JC Production says that he also sells transfers here in South Florida in a 305. This already looks nice, but I'm not sure about it, about the time it takes to load. Okay. I guess we're waiting on it. Oh, DCs and things. What kind of printers you're getting? So DCs and things, they're not doing any transfers at the moment because they're waiting on new printers and cartridges. But when we get back up and going, we will let everyone know. Please keep me posted. Let me know. I will let everybody know once you let me know once you're back up and running. What printers are you getting? You must be getting like the major printers, the real deal. Let's see. Let's see. Y'all, I'm just going through. Please, I was going to order. I want a glow forge, and honey will not let me get another bubble. Yeah. Y'all. Hey, D Truth. Your channel, here to follow your journey with you. Well, thank you for being here. I'm looking at converting my 1430 as well in time, just doing my research. Awesome. Do your research. That's what I did before getting this. It took me months. It took me months to actually even start this process. And I figured, well, let me start with this and then I'll see about moving up and getting something else. Let me see how I like it. So far, I like it, the truth. I do. So keep doing your research. And then when you feel comfortable, and that's what I had to do. I had to feel comfortable enough to say, you know what? All right, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to do it. And so far, I don't have many complaints, except if you guys just got here, is the film reading the printer. But so that you guys know, I know I keep saying the only issue I have with the printer is the film being read. This is not only this printer that experiences this problem. Pretty much all of the converted DTF printers have this problem. Okay, so it's not just this one. It's not just this one. Look at Eve. Girl, 24 hours. Yes. Yes, y'all. So make sure y'all head over to Eve's channel. Make sure your notification bell is clicked and you know when she is live, because she's going to be live tomorrow night for our Sunday date night. And that is when the rhinestones will be active. Now, if you are a member of her channel, not a subscriber, but a member of her channel, we already had access to the rhinestones. And I still didn't buy my rhinestones yet. So I need to hurry up and get them because they will only be available for order until the 4th, right, Eve? And then you have to wait for the next buy-in. Or is it the 3rd? Girl, you better tell these people because I'll be giving out wrong information. And I'm going to have my rhinestones. And I'm not sharing. So please make sure that information is correct. Let's see. Elaine said, I want to go. I was going to Long Beach. They have restrictions and job and such. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm going to be at the one that Eve is going to be at. I will be there. I will. All right, let's see. All right. Hey, Lizzie. All is well. How are you tonight? Yeah, but I want to feel. Let's see. Oh, It's very, very nice. So the first time that I actually felt a DTF shirt, I did not know that it was DTF. I thought it was like screen printing, but it was a little more sleek than the screen printing was. But I thought it was screen printing. It was from, I say it all the time, but it was from Gina from Just Say the Word, Gina Gill LLC. That's my first DTF shirt, and it was an amazing feel. It felt really good. But if you can, Miss NC Pix Plus, send me an email to Patrice at Craftable Things, and I will definitely let you see how one feels, how a DTF product feels. So send me a email, Patrice at Craftable Things. Hey, Dottie Parton. So I just joined. Did I miss it? Do you plan to continue with DTF? I do. Right now, I do. I do plan to continue with it. I kind of told everybody like my issue with not issue with the well, yeah, my issue with the printer is the fact that I have to do too much to print. It wasn't reading my film, and then but it picks and chooses when it wants to read the film. So y'all, honestly, I thought like maybe it's the lighting. So then I turned off the lights, and that didn't work. So I don't understand why sometimes it reads the film and sometimes it doesn't. And that's what bothers me the most, because one day it doesn't read it and the very next day it goes through with no problems. So that's my biggest issue. But I print daily. I kind of gave everybody some tips, and just a little insight as far as like how I'm using it. I print every day from it. Um, Not a lot of major printing, but I print every day, whether the nozzle check, and then I may print an image from it, you know. So I think that also helps with the clogging, where it doesn't get clogged because I am using it. You can't let this printer sit idly. Let's see. So Elena's going to try some DTF transfers. That's the way to start. Will not allow it. No, that's the transfer. I think, the transfers is the way to start. That may be, you have more options than sublimation. Sublimation, you're limited to printing onto cotton, and then you have to find like other techniques to sublimation. You're limited to printing on polyester, but you have to find other ways to get it onto cotton. And I mean, some of those ways are just, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. And honestly, the price of Easy Subly, I love Easy Subly, but the price of Easy Subly, like, you got to charge like $50 for a t-shirt or $40 for a t-shirt, depending on how much Easy Subly you're using. So Easy Subly is expensive. Hey, iDo's Customs, welcome. I'll probably eventually, I do want to sell some transfers, but I'm I'm skeptical, and I know I've said this before, so if you guys heard it, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I'm not skeptical. I just want to make sure that it's legit, that I can actually produce transfers with this printer. This printer is not really like a workhorse printer to do transfers and to get those types of orders. So I want to make sure that I can keep up with any demand that I may have for these transfers. And also I want to make sure like my packaging is good for these transfers with it, going through. As y'all saw, it's fairly easy. It was fairly easy for me to just peel the transfer, or peel the was it this one I did? No, it might have been this one. Yeah, it's these. So it's fairly easy for these to come off. I did have to kind of like lift it a bit, but it was fairly easy for me to get the ink off of the transfer film. So I just want to make sure like the packaging is okay and stuff like that. And I'm planning on testing it out and sending some to like a few random people, just so that I could see, okay, how did it last up in shipment and that sort of thing. So yeah. Yep. So it's at 11:59, 3/3/2020. So March 3rd, y'all. March 3rd is going to be the end of this buyout. just know, if you are here and this is your first time hearing of the buy-in, I'm thinking, who's gonna buy me out? If this is your first time hearing about the buy-in and you may be interested in getting rhinestones, the rhinestones are coming from China. Okay, so you can order tomorrow, but it's not going to be closed for ordering until the 3rd. Once it's done on the 3rd, that deadline has been met. As y'all see, it's going to be 11:59 on March 3rd. On March 4th, because I hope Eve gets her some sleep that night and she's not up saying, okay, it's all done, let me call China. But still, y'all, China kind of works in the middle of the night. That's why I don't get any sleep. So it's the middle of the night for us, and it is business hours for them. So the next day, she may get on the phone, knowing Eve, she may be on the phone with them midnight, right after the buy-in is done, getting everything prepared, or she may have to wait until the following evening to get it done. Okay. Once she does that, she puts the order in with China, she pays. They have to ship up all of those rhinestones. So they have to package it. They have to get everything prepared. That takes time for them to do. Sometimes, depending on the size of the order and any other orders that they may have to make some more of those rhinestones. So it may take a little bit of time. We don't know. Once they're done with that, then they prepare to ship. When the rhinestones get here, remember, it's coming all the way from China, and y'all know what's going on in the world right now. So we don't even know what effect that could possibly have on shipping. So take that into consideration too when ordering these rhinestones. You are not going to, the buy-in is not going to be done on the 3rd, and then you're going to expect those rhinestones by the 8th or the 9th or the 10th. We don't know, but they will get here. Okay, so once they get here, they still have to clear customs. I don't know about y'all and how much y'all order from overseas, but I've had items held up in customs for 2 to 3 months. We're not expecting that because she's going to be doing express shipping, I'm sure. But just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay. Don't be stressing my friend out if I told you about the rhinestones and you say, I want to get the rhinestones, and then I want your expectations to be kind of realistic based off of what it is that is happening. So please don't be stressing my friend out. I need her to continue with this rhinestone situation. I need more buy-ins. These rhinestones are addictive. Hey, Miss Ruth. We are having a good night. I'm about to wrap things up in a minute because I already kind of went over everything that I was going to go over, and I stayed longer. And y'all know I still got to finish this video I was making. So, yeah. Aloha, Patricia. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm hanging in there, Patricia. I'm hanging in there. Oh, congratulations, JC, on selling film. Congratulations. You're adding to your business. That's awesome. That contains the cost information. I want all the bling. Dottie, yes, there will. Okay, so it's going to be, I think you'll be able to see it on tomorrow night. If she didn't answer, she probably already answered, and I'm just late because y'all know I'll be rambling. Hey, AJ, welcome and happy Saturday. Let's see. Download cat link. And when it says port setup, my printer is not there. TCP file. Which one? So you want to choose TCP when you're doing it. But did you install the printer? Did you install it yet onto CatLink? Did you choose did you choose the printer? Because it'll give you an option to choose the actual printer that you're going to use. And it should. Sherelle, which one do you have? You have the 1430 or the 8550? I don't think you have the 8550. Let me see. Hold on. Because you have to do that. You have to then go to manage devices or go to Q Manager and see if you see it there. And then let us know. We'll do. I can't do nothing every day. Hey Joe, the best me either. I'm just happy to wake up every day. That's my goal. Gotta be thankful for that. Not here selling anything. That's not approved. I have things. Thank you, Dimps. Yeah, Maria, it doesn't. Easy Subly does not, and Easy Subly costs so much. Transfer. So I have not, Dottie, and I may need to, but Josephine, the best uni, she has put DTF on mugs. Did you do? I don't remember if she did Tumblr with DTF, but I know she has put DTF on mugs. She has put DTF on quite a few things besides shirts. So check out her channel, because you will find she tries a lot of different things, and yeah, very inspiring. Oh, and then she's underneath you raising her hand because she has something that works on cotton without multiple hits, like subbing to glitter. I'm not a fan of subbing to glitter. I have done it before, but I showed the other day to Elena how, like, in one of my shirts, like it faded. Like you can't barely even tell that an image is there. So let's really talk about the next one. Marianne, it may be too easy. It may be too early. Eve may not be ready for that one. But I'll be there for that one too. I need new colors. Let's see. Yeah, y'all. Okay, so Eve responded to the 8550. So Sherelle, have you gone into Q Manager? I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can go into Cat Link before I log off to see if Sherelle can find out what she's saying. Hold on. Y'all gotta make sure my sound is off because I do not want to hurt your ears. Let's see. Where is it? Need to unmute. Stop cam. Enter. All right, so let me see if I'm gonna add this one to it. Here's the price list. Y'all, Eve dropped the price list. Okay, so we're at the bottom. Are you having any issues with fumes when doing the powder and adhesive process? So the truth, yes. So I'm not having any problems. So what I use is I do epoxy, and so I have my mask that I have, but you want to cure it in a well ventilated area. As you'll see, I have several machines, and I have to have a place for ventilation. That's why I splurged on that Glowforge filter, because I do a lot of different things, and I do use a lot of different chemicals. So you want to make sure that you're in a nicely ventilated area. You do. That is important. So let me see if I can get CatLink open, and then I will show Sherelle. Hold on, let me try to share my screen. I'm on another share. Okay. All right, I think we are here. You guys can kind of see. Okay, so now we're in CatLink. Okay, perfect. All right, so Sherelle, no problem. Hey, Mary Borzak. Hey, boo. It's all good, girl. It's just that I'm just talking about DTF. And I'm about to hop off in a few minutes. But Sherelle, if you are still here, please say, hey, girl, hey, something, or I don't know, say something so I know that you're still here. Maybe we can look at it together. And also, is have you? So I'm just assuming that you're just setting up your 8550 now. Let me know. Let me know, sis. Let me know. Look at Eve. Eve is the Rhinestone Connect, y'all. She is the Rhinestone Connect. Hot mess. Okay, Sherelle. So when you get ready to do it, I'm gonna try to remember. Did you go to devices and then click manage devices, or are you in the queue? So right now, this is the queue, and when I click onto manage queues, my printer is there, and then I have the Epson Eco-Tank 8550 selected, and then the port I do TCP IP network. Now, CADLink picked up on my printer based on the Wi-Fi. Have you already set up your printer to your home network? Cutting more strings for my quilt and chasing the girl. Those kills keep you on your toes, Mary. I love it. Love, you may not love it like that, but I'm sure you love them. But that is fun. All right, so it's connected to your Wi-Fi. Let's see. But when you go to Queue Manager, you don't see this at all. Hold on, y'all. 2 seconds. All right, I'm here. Okay, you say you don't see it, right? All right, let me see. You don't see it. You may have to, and then go to manage devices. Yes, but mine is searching. Okay, so it's there, but yours is searching with a TCP. And in manage devices, you do you see, and when you go to manage devices, do you see the Epson Eco-Tank 8550 there? I see it. I'm inside of it. Okay, so you have it selected. Remote. How about, okay, so remove the printer. Try removing the printer and installing the printer again inside of CADLink. I'm trying to remember if this was a situation that Miss Andrea had. I don't remember. But try deleting the printer or uninstalling the print, not uninstalling it, but deleting it from CADLink and then reattaching it to CADLink. And to do that, you can go to manage devices. It may tell you that you have to stop all the queues. See, my queue is stopped here, but you just want everything clear. But you shouldn't have anything clear if you've never printed from it, so it should be fine. And then let me know, because it should pick it up. Just make sure, double check your printer too, and make sure that it is connected to the Wi-Fi. Just double check it, because sometimes my printer, my 15,000 is good for not being on the Wi-Fi for some reason. Y'all don't have to stop talking. Y'all, my poor phone is dead. Done died on me. Let me charge it up. charge it up. Okay, so it's telling me that it is in use and cannot be uninstalled. Okay, so go to the queue and then click under queue. You have manage queues. You have start and then stop. Select stop queue. And then go to select stop queue. I'm trying to think if you need to select to remove this queue. That may work too. Yeah. So Kirsten is saying on the TCP, just wait for it to search. But I think it might have stopped searching. I don't know if it stopped searching because it will search. It will find it on your network. But try to take it off and then put it back on and see what happens. Let me see. And then tell me what happens. But thanks, y'all. If you guys are leaving, thank you for being here with me tonight for this impromptu. I plan on doing it tomorrow, but tomorrow will be so busy, y'all. And I want to make sure that my mind is clear and I don't have anything to do so I could be there for tomorrow night's party at Eve's. So I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Okay, Jace, where did you get your Eco-Tank? I've been looking for one. They're hard to find. I need a bigger printer for sublimation. So I got it from Office Depot, officedepot.com. Check them out every morning. Every morning, for some lately they have been having lots of the 8550s, but first thing in the morning. Because I found an Eco-Tank 8550 at my local Office Depot. So check every morning. I was going to try to pull and see if they got anything, but officedepot.com. Let's see if I can. I'm going to look now while Sherelle is installing her printer. Sherelle, let me know if you're having any issue, if you were able to install it. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm on Office Depot. You guys can't see that screen because I have it on Catlink. Okay, let's see. officedepot.com. And let's see. We're gonna allow search Eco. Yo, that's the only thing that I've really been searching for lately is the Eco-Tank. Let's see. Oh, nope, it's not available right now. So check first thing in the mornings, and hopefully you'll be able to get one. Let's see. Yeah, no. You want to where you can just order it online and have it shipped to you. So it's not yet. It's nothing now. Oh, Marianne says Office Depot in Philly has it for $7.99. It's usually $6.99. They went up on the price. Okay, hold on, Sherelle. Let me see what Sherelle, how's it going, girl? But if you guys are leaving later, y'all, because I am, as soon as Sherelle lets me know how it's going, I'm gonna be hopping off. But thank you for being here with me tonight. I hope it was helpful for those of you who wanted that information. And thanks for hanging with me on a Saturday night. Friday was last night. What sticker paper are you using and where do you get it? Elena, which sticker paper are you talking about for the rhinestones? The flock? So I usually get my flock from if that's what you're talking about for the rhinestones, I usually get my flock from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I love their flock, but I get it from there. I have used the flock from the Rhinestone roll before, but I usually get the big drum of flock from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Oh, Marion says $6.99. And allow me to screen share. I will see. Oh, Kirsten. Kirsten. I love you. You're so helpful. Okay. Back onto the printer. So Sherelle said, so my internet got knocked off, so I have to install it back onto the printer. Maybe that was the problem. Okay. Okay. Are you going to install it now or what? Are you going to install it now or you think that's the problem? Are you going to install it, off? Let me know, girl. Let me know. I just got to finish. I made some more magnets for a video, so I hope y'all weren't, over my last magnet, but I got to finish this magnet video that I did. So, yeah. So, this is yeah. So, I'm excited about that, y'all. I'm excited to finish these magnets. Yes, 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 yes. It's not one available in the area. It worked for me. Oh, change your zip code. So Creative Crafty Shack said change your zip code if one is not available in your area. It worked for them. Awesome. So I can't believe I let my phone die, y'all. Uh-oh. No. I gotta finish my video. Sherelle, let us know. What else we can be of assistance to you about. And I'm gonna finish this video. I still got more of that wood to cut, y'all. And I still didn't do from last night. I still didn't even finish that social media plaque that I need to do for my cousin before she gets angry at me. So I need to do that. I want to do some more rhinestones today, but that's not going to happen. It's already 10 o'clock here. Or to pass her to. Well, Sherelle, so email me, Patrice at Craftable Things, if you have any other issues with it. Okay, just email me. It's fine. Kirsten, I don't know if Kirsten left her email address, but you can email me and I will definitely help you out if you can't get connected. But it should be fine. It should be easy to get connected once you're there. All right. Hey Nalaja, welcome. Did you take off the Nini from Nalaja from your name? So Elena says that she has the flock from the Rhinestone world. No problem, Eve. It's okay. All right, y'all. But it's been fun. That is my week 3.5 update for Ghost back here, our DTF printer, and Ghost is doing pretty well. I just want to figure out the film issue. But other than that, so far, so good. I will give you guys an update in 2 weeks, but maybe next week. I'll try to do it next week. You don't know what? See, hey Karen, welcome. I don't know what happened to that. What? That's a girl. I know. I be noticing stuff like that. So Eve says, I am speaking at the Start Here Academy at the Graphics Pro Expo. So for those of you who didn't know, the Graphics Pro Expert Expo is going to be in North Carolina, and Eve will be on the panel. She'll be speaking there. So super excited about that. I met Eve at last year's Graphics Pro Expo in North Carolina. So, and I'm looking forward to being there for this year, September. So that you all know. And she's telling everybody, yes, the plan is to have a monthly buy-in for rhinestones. Hold on. And Marianne, the colors will be just about the same. So that's for the flat back rhinestone. So she's going to be introducing flat back rhinestone soon. I don't know, not this buy-in. I don't know if it's going to be next buy-in, but she will be introducing flat back rhinestones eventually for us to buy. And the flat back rhinestones are the ones. Hot fix are for fabrics. You can put it on harder materials too, but you have to kind of have you can okay, so the rhinestone roll has HTV anything and bling anything. That's what I use. But for the most part, it's for fabrics, and the flat back are the ones that you use with adhesive glue. All right, so that's it. Josie's telling me good night, so that means it's good night. So I will see y'all probably on Tuesday. If not Tuesday, then Thursday. Have an amazing week. I know it's just Saturday, but have an amazing week, y'all. And thank you so much for joining me for tonight's DTF update. And we are all set. I love y'all. And until next time.